Let me ask you something that sounds impossible. How can a country go bankrupt when it controls its own money? How can a government that prints currency, collects taxes, owns land, commands armies, suddenly say, "We can't pay"? Did the money disappear? Did everyone steal it? Or is there a deeper rule of economics nobody explains? Here's the uncomfortable truth. Countries don't collapse because of one bad year. They collapse because of years of invisible mistakes. Today, I'll show you exactly how countries go bankrupt, using a monkey-simple model anyone can understand. You might think, this is government stuff, why should I care? Because when a country collapses, prices don't politely rise, they explode. Salaries don't adjust, they freeze. Savings don't protect you, they evaporate. And life gets harder overnight. Country bankruptcy doesn't start with riots. It starts with policies that feel helpful. Free stuff, easy money. Borrow now, worry later. So if you want to understand why nations fall, why currencies crash, and why ordinary people always pay the price, this episode matters. Imagine a monkey country. Every year, the government collects 100 bananas in taxes, but it spends 120 bananas. On what? Salaries, welfare, pensions, infrastructure, elections. So it borrows 20 bananas. Not a disaster. Yet. Next year, the government still collects 100 bananas, but now it must pay interest. So spending becomes 130 bananas. Borrowing increases. Debt grows. Interest compounds. Debt doesn't rise in a straight line. It curves upward, silently. Eventually, lenders ask questions. Can you repay? Your debt looks risky. Interest rates rise. Now borrowing itself becomes expensive. This is where governments panic. And panic leads to the most dangerous decision. The government says, relax, we'll print. Salaries get paid, welfare continues, markets stay calm. For a while. But printing money does not create value. It spreads existing value thinner. Everyone still has bananas, but each banana buys less. This is inflation, and inflation hides the damage. Here's the real collapse trigger. Countries don't fail when they run out of money. They fail when trust disappears. People stop saving, investors flee, currencies fall, imports become expensive, fuel shortages begin, food costs surge. This is when collapse turns visible. Let's leave the monkey village. Argentina. Borrowed heavily, printed aggressively, promised endlessly. Result? Chronic inflation, repeated defaults, middle-class savings wiped out multiple times. Greece. Cheap borrowing, hidden deficits, unsustainable promises. When trust broke, pensions were cut, unemployment exploded, an entire generation paid the price. Sri Lanka. Foreign debt plus weak exports. Reserves vanished. Couldn't import fuel. Couldn't import food. Money existed, but essentials didn't. Venezuela. Printed endlessly. Ignored reality. Currency collapsed. Cash became worthless. People carried bags of money for bread. Different countries, different cultures, same economic pattern. When a country goes bankrupt, salaries lose meaning, pensions shrink, savings become a joke, opportunities vanish. The wealthy move assets early, politicians move on, corporations adapt. The middle class? Crushed slowly. You worked, you saved, you followed the rules, and still paid the price. Governments don't collapse economies intentionally. They collapse them incrementally. A little borrowing, a little printing, a little inflation, until the system can't lie anymore. Here's the monkey truth. Countries don't go bankrupt suddenly. They go bankrupt gradually, then all at once. Not because people stopped working, but because money stopped being honest. So next time someone says, "Don't worry, the government has it under control," ask one simple monkey question. If everything is fine, why does survival cost more bananas every year? This is the Monkey Economist, explaining collapse, debt, and money, one banana at a time.